Alright. Welcome back, guys. Beautiful day out here. I thought it would be perfect for another tutorial for YouTube. Let's get right into it. Smashy. And there's always something new to learn in these videos, so do not miss this. Let's go. Okay, guys, let's talk about the three categories currently in the stock market that could potentially show some volatility going forward, either upwards or downwards. And it's not my place to say whether this is overvalued or undervalued, but I do want to just bring this to your attention so you can avoid getting caught out and getting stung by such trades. But these three categories I've already labeled here. One of them being the first one, which is COVID related. The next one would be metaverse and crypto. The third one is electric vehicles and clean energy. Look, guys, if we look at the dot-com bubble, because this was such a new technology and every company started, going public and new hype was around it, it obviously was inflated. Now, months later, everything bursts and the whole market went to basically downhill. Now, you can see there's some sectors that could potentially be in that category, and really, if something is too temporary, then I would point at this first one, which is COVID, because COVID, guys, these companies have gained significantly, such as MVAX, mRNA, BNTX, and again, they have gained because they are the manufacturers of vaccines. Now, what happens after the vaccine is not needed and there's no money being pumped to manufacture vaccines? Obviously, this stock will collapse. Now, just look at the price, guys. Current price, MVAX 172, mRNA 270, BNTX 300. I just want to bring this to your attention for a minute, guys. If we just go here, BNTX, right, and just have a look. Look at this, right? From 2020, before that, it was genuinely, guys, at like a $24 stock, right? And boom, suddenly, it's now a high cap stock. Okay, similarly with MVAX. Okay, it was a penny stock. Now it's 180, which is why yesterday, guys, I ended up shorting that stock, pulling almost 10,000. Now, market is gonna open today. This is after hours, so I can't close this position. But it's gonna be a lot of money here on this short position. 2,000 shares and NVAX, and this stock was trending the whole day, and I shorted it just before market closed because I knew, guys. And you sometimes have to make up your decision here, right? A stock that just gets manipulated that easily goes from 140 to 172 because of some COVID news, obviously because of the second wave. You gotta use your brain and say, well, this is temporary. Now, that is the first you can say overvalued sector, which is the pharma sector. So the next sector would be the meta and crypto. Now, this is brand new, and really the hype hasn't built up just enough for you to say it's time to start shorting these stocks. You gotta wait for the hype to build up, and that's when you start shorting. Now, meta is this new thing Facebook is introducing to the world. Now, the first one that's using the metaverse is Roblox, and Roblox is just this game that kids play, and of course NVDA, which is the chip manufacturer, will also be involved in the metaverse because you need the CPUs and the chips to run obviously the computers and processors. AMD similarly. When it comes to crypto, you've got MARA Riot. So what ends up in a bubble is you have people buying something they don't even understand, but because they believe it's the future. So they end up buying it, inflating the price ahead of actual progress. And that's how a bubble is formed. And then when the progress is not there, people get sick of waiting and it just drops. So I'm not saying there's going to be a bubble or there's a bubble in these. I'm just saying they're overvalued in a way. And again, I might have just called out your stock. So I'm just saying what I feel could potentially happen. So do not get mad at your old friend Zed. So here we have EV stocks clean energy, Tesla, Lucid, NIO, Xpeng plug. Now again, these really picked up during the last year. If we just look here, guys, Tesla suddenly went from $150 February during COVID times to now $1,000. All right, now that's crazy. Now, what's more crazy is this stock. Okay, again, what's happening here, guys, is that we're having people buying stocks ahead of time, inflating the prices because they believe this stock will start producing. So, investors are ahead of the graph or ahead of that stock, and that's the way it should be. But at times when you have something manipulated like this, you kind of it becomes difficult for you to say this is a safe investment for me. So I try to avoid these and try to just trade them and short them. So these stocks here, you can trade every single day, guys. NVAX, mRNA, BNTX, Roblox, NVIDIA, AMD. I'm not talking about investing. I'm talking about trading. For you to invest, that's your business. It's not my business. But I'm just telling you that these stocks will have volatility. These stocks will have something that you can focus on day after day. So now, how do you trade them? Well, just like anything else, really. You trade a stock that dumps, and then because it's hot, you buy the dip and wait for it to go up the next day or that day, or you buy whenever. It's your strategy. I'm not going to get involved. Or at times, you look at a stock that spikes because of some news regarding COVID. So obviously, if this was the news regarding COVID, then you will have one of these stocks, and the stock spikes. Then when the COVID news fades, the stock comes back down, right? So it's very easy to trade these. Similarly with Meta crypto, if there's something that comes out regarding that sector or that news or that kind of category of the stock market, you will have a stock spiking. The next day it pulls back when that news fades. With Bitcoin or AMRA, Riot, similarly, if Bitcoin shoots, so will that stock. If Bitcoin drops, so will that stock. So, you can trade these based on the external environment. So this is why this stock has worked out well for me, this short position, and I believe we're gonna have even a better short on market open because this stock is kind of overvalued in a way from yesterday. If you just look here, guys, you can see how it literally just skyrocketed, and now it's down by 6%, right? It was up by, 17% the whole day, 28%. And then suddenly now it's down by 6. If I'm right, this should be down by 10% and show some bit of recovery. So that's how I trade these, and I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Now, how do you take advantage of them? Well, here you can add them to your watch list. Let me show you. So you just go to your phone, right? If you have an iPhone, you just add them into your watch list that you have on the stock app, which comes with every iPhone. And just add every single one of them. Tesla, NVAX, Lucid, Plug, and just add it to your watch list. And when the market opens and you see one of these stocks dropping, depending on the stock, you can choose to buy the dip, or you can choose to short, or you can choose to load it up on your scanner, or you can choose to just put it on your broker and execute a trade. It's up to you what you want to do. I just wanted to bring this to your attention, guys. So that's me done. Appreciate you for watching. Do not get stung by something that's overhyped. These are the 3 categories currently. Roblox is currently one of those stocks that really, it's remaining up because of the current hype that exists in the stock market regarding metaverse. You can see how crazy this is. So we might see something here that could bring it down anytime soon. But that's me done. Peace and love. Smashy, smashy. And I'll see you soon, guys. Peace.